everybody. I am Dr. Annette Madlock, and I will be your professor, instructor, course facilitator for CRE 151, Introduction to Critical Race and Ethnic Studies here at Miami, Ohio University for the Department of Interdisciplinary and Communication Studies. Now, this course will introduce students to the core concepts and theories used in the critical study of race and ethnicity. We are going to look at historical and contemporary formations of race, ethnicity, and indigeneity to produce an understanding of how social difference is made, reinforced, and challenged in local, national, and global contexts. And the word I was trying to say had to do with being indigenous, indigeneity. I've been practicing that word before I got on here, and it just wasn't coming out right. But what I'm talking about is indigenous cultures, people, right here in the U.S. and abroad. So we're just looking at understanding how social difference is made, reinforced, and challenged in local, national, and global contexts. So topics include, again, theories of race and ethnicity, settler colonialism and slavery, citizenship and inequality, immigration and segregation, multiculturalism, color blindness, decolonial and anti-racist struggles, and globalization and new racisms. Now, let's just take a look at some of the course outcomes. This is all on the Canvas syllabus, so you'll find it available always. Looking at course outcomes, modules, and learning activities. So let's start with the course outcomes. So as a student, you should be able to, when you complete the course, read and analyze academic, historical, and cultural texts. That means you're not going to just look at what's going on with journal articles within the field, within the discipline, but you're also going to look at history, and you're going to look at what's happening in contemporary texts, and you're going to look at those things and critically think about them. Using basic concepts, methods, and analysis of critical race and ethnic studies. So there will be definitely, along with the theoretical concepts, methodology, and again, you are going to critically think and analyze. And I'll just be sharing with you some of the tools that are provided for you to do that. We are going to engage in critical conversations. We're going to ask questions. We're going to interrogate the assumptions that we might have and those that others might have. And we're going to make connections about our course material. Again, developing our critical thinking and writing skills about history, what's happening right now, today, contemporary issues related to critical race and ethnic studies, and what's going on in our own everyday life. And we are going to look at examples that you're going to provide that are available in regard to race, privilege, and racism, just based on your everyday experience and what's going on. And we're going to be able to better recognize hidden inequalities as well as the interconnected mechanisms behind those hidden inequalities. You'll demonstrate understanding of how intersectionality informs our own individual social location, power, and privilege. Recognize and articulate, that's you as a student after completing this course. Again, these are the course outcomes. Recognize and articulate personal and communal similarities and differences in ethnicity, access, power, and privilege. So in this course, we're going to move on to the modules now. In this course, we progress through a series of modules, and the modules are named. Each module can be accessed from the home navigation link, and it contains a variety of readings and activities to help you learn what you need to know for this course. So this course is dense. There's a lot of information that needs to be gone through and processed. So it is important that you are disciplined in your time, because this is asynchronous. We will not meet at the same time. So you are working at your own pace, but it is important that you complete everything by the due dates and the deadlines. And I will do the same to make sure that you are getting the necessary feedback so you can move on to the next assignment. Always move forward. Keep moving forward. This content, this information is presented in various formats. You will be expected to finish each module by the date specified. It is very important that you keep up with the coursework. No late assignments, because we have so much work to do. We don't have time to go backwards. We will continue to move forwards. So it's important that you keep up with the coursework. Now, the modules consist of the following items. Some modules may not include all components, but they are there. So introductions highlights the topics we're going to explore. Each module will have an objectives, what you should be able to do in order to demonstrate your learning, readings, assignments from your textbook, and occasionally outside sources, articles, and things that you need to read will be provided, but there are some outside sources that you will have to gather for yourself. Websites. You'll have websites to review. The websites supplement the reading and may offer visual representations or interactive elements to further your understanding. Expect to see questions on the quiz about the websites. So there are quizzes, and so expect to see the information that you're reading about, the information that you're viewing. Expect to see that information on the quizzes. Now, your learning activities. This is meant to be interactive, so the learning activities and assignments you should complete individually on your own. And there is a section regarding grading for the learning activities. And everything, each component that you need to have in your activity and in your assignment, it is clearly identified. If you follow the structure that's given to you for the activity and the assignment, use it as a checklist to review your work and say, I have this, I have this, I have this. You have completed the assignment using the information from the readings, from the websites, from the conversations in the discussion forums. If that is there and you have followed the outline, the rubric, you should do just fine in the course. And with that, making sure that you keep up with the due dates. So again, as a student in this course, you are expected to actively participate in the activities required in the course. You are expected to post your ideas and assignments, react to others' ideas, and exchange thoughts with fellow students and with me as the instructor. Now, as the instructor, I will not post immediately because I want to see what you're thinking. I don't want you to take my idea or what I've posted and then just keep along that line of thinking. So I will hold back sometimes because I want to see what you as the student, what you're thinking about, what you're learning, and how you're processing the information. I don't want to lead the discussion in a way where it stifles your critical thinking or it stifles your creativity when it comes to you processing and thinking about participation in the course, in the discussions, and for your assignments. So that is me, Dr. Annette. If you want to learn more about me in our course page on Canvas, you will have access to some of my websites and to some of my work, so you can see who I am, learn a bit more about me as I learn about you as we journey together in CRE 151. Thanks. Take care.